Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we will be doing a reconciliation of our expenses. Keep in mind, this is my first time ever doing this on camera. It's already a process as it is off camera. So if I mess up, I will just see myself out. But as I mentioned in my April budgeting video, I did say that I wanted to share my step-by-step end-to-end process of managing my finances each month to share with you guys how I pretty much do everything. I thought it'd be fun, but I also thought it would show the bigger picture. And the biggest part of my budget is making sure that I'm able to reconcile my expenses, track all of my expenses on a regular basis. So that's what we're going to do today. So as you guys know, I do cash envelopes as well as sinking funds. I put cash into sinking funds categories, but I will say at the same time, I do also use credit cards for whatever reason, whether it's online spending, certain places are cash only, things of that nature. So I do also use my credit cards, hopefully responsibly. But for this past month, I was not really that responsible with my credit card, and my spending did get away from me. And so you see this mess right in front of me. There are 3 different cards that I use on a recurring basis, and we have some balances on them. So what we need to do is take from my cash envelopes to pay ourselves back so that we can get rid of these balances from the cards. So I'm gonna try to explain as best as I can for you guys, and hopefully it makes sense. But if it doesn't, if you have questions for me, just put a comment down below and I will try to answer. One thing I will say is when I started out my budgeting journey, I followed Kamiko Love, the budget mom, and she tracked everything. And I know it doesn't work for some people, but for me, for my financial peace, I track things to the cent. I make sure that I can reconcile whatever my expenses is to my account balances so that I know where every single dollar is going. And that's why some of my, reconciliations and how I track my expenses can get a little bit too down in the weeds. So I hope you guys can follow, but it's not that you guys have to do this. It's just another way of budgeting. Again, I just wanted to share with you how I do it. So enough talking. We're just gonna get into it. So we'll start with my first category, and I tried to line it up, but I'll just walk you through each one. And what I do is, and let me actually share with you an example really quickly. So what I do is I log all of my expenses that I use credit card for. And if it's cash, then I really don't care to track that as much anymore. If the money is gone, it's gone. But with my credit cards, I need to make sure that I'm tracking the balances so that I can make those payments. So that's how I got to this mess that you see right here. So we'll start with the first category. These are all of the, the buckets I put or I'm tracking for my first card, and the total balance is $140.03. So what we're gonna do is try to take as much cash as we can to pay back my checking account so that I can pay off these balances, if that makes sense. So as I go and I'm checking these off, I will obviously total everything up, and then we will count how much we need to deposit into the bank for each of these cards. And then if you see miscellaneous here, that's for just tracking the cents. So I'm obviously not going to take cents out. I don't have pennies to deposit into an ATM. So what I do is for the miscellaneous, if there's anything that wasn't covered by cash, this miscellaneous comes from my checking account, and that's what I use. That's how I track everything. So I have my calculator here just in case, and we'll just get started. So the first category is sin. I don't know what this was. It was just a miscellaneous category. So we're gonna have to take $27.83 out, $27 or $28. We'll see how this goes. And I don't know if I'm wondering, we're gonna need to take out some change here. So, or we're gonna need to kind of mess with some of our binders here. So I have $30 right now. What I want to do is see if I can break this into like 5s or 1s. And I think I have it in health. So what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I have enough cash. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna just break that and put the 10 back into my health folder. So we have some change. So what I'm gonna do is, so I took out from my allowance, right? So we have 20, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's $27 that we are going to put back into the bank to pay off my credit card. And we only have $3 left for the next 2 weeks for my allowance. So again, I kind of slipped up. I got carried away. So by doing this right now, it lets me know how much I have left. So I'm really on thin ice with this category. So I'm gonna have to watch it. So that covers the $27.83. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put this 83 cents here so I can tally up for my miscellaneous amount down below at the end. So I'm gonna mark this off. Oops. And then next we're gonna move on to boba. So I think I'm gonna actually, I should be able to get back $7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should total up. So because I only paid $13 for boba, I'm gonna add the 32 cents here, and I can check this off. All right, so now glow up. We're gonna have to move into my sinking funds just really quickly. So for glow up, and all of this is for a wedding that I went to. I needed to stock up on some makeup, some accessories, things like that. So total is $67.89 that we're gonna have to pull from glow up. And sometimes I like pull less, sometimes I pull more, or round up, round down. It just depends honestly how I'm feeling for the day. So I gotta pull $67. So what I'm gonna do is, and I have trackers, but I'll update that later. I'm gonna, let's see what I want to do. I'm just gonna put, well, honestly, I only have 65, so I have to put all 65 in here. But that means that I have $289 remaining that I have to pay out in miscellaneous. So actually, let me take from my over budget. Let's see if I can do that. for the extra $2. And that should take me to the 70 or the 60, 69. So 50, 65, or 67, 66, 67. So I only have the 89 cents left over. I'm gonna tally that up. And I can check this one off. All right, so the last piece in here is Uber, which is $30.99 for the wedding. So, and it's quite expensive because it was like a midnight Uber. But what I do with transportation, I don't have a cash envelope for transportation. It just doesn't make sense. I don't pay for transportation or street parking in cash. It's all online on the app. So this just comes straight from my checking account. So that I'm pretty much done with that. Now I have to total up to see how much cash I'm supposed to be depositing, and then for miscellaneous. So for my miscellaneous, which again is kind of like the overage, you could call it, because I either round down or up. I don't take out cents to pay back the bank. The cents come from my my checking account. So from my checking account, I'm going to have to pay $2.04 from the checking account. So that means the deposit should be, if we take the 140.03, which was the actual balance that I have right now, minus the Uber, which I don't pay in cash, minus the miscellaneous, which is going to come from my checking account, our cash deposit should be $107. So let's just double check that we have $107. So 50, 20, or 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we should be good to go there. So that's pretty much it for my Wells Fargo, and that was easy enough. We're gonna move over. Let's move over to my Chase now, which is this section. So starting out with miscellaneous, I'm gonna leave this right now because I for sure know that I don't have $105. I don't know where I'm taking that from miscellaneous, and that is probably just gonna come from it's either gonna come out of my checking account, because I do have a line item in my budget for miscellaneous that'll either be 105 that I'll take from, or I might just leave this on my balance for right now, and then pay it off maybe in a couple weeks when I re-up on my cash envelopes. See, this is the thing. It's not perfect, right? I'm not gonna pretend that I don't slip up with my budget sometimes. It is what it is, but you live and you learn. So we're just gonna skip miscellaneous for now, and then we're gonna go into dining. So dining, I don't know, do I have 50.84 for dining? I'm not sure. Let's see. All right, so I do have $50 for dining, which means for the next 2 weeks, I can't eat takeout. I can't do anything right there for my dining category. So that covers for dining, and now that means I have 84 cents so far in miscellaneous, and I can check this off. Next is glow up, but as you can probably tell, I don't have any more money in glow up, I'm pretty sure. So let's see. Yeah, I don't have any money. So I'm gonna have to wait to pay glow up, and honestly, that's okay. If it stays, it stays. It wasn't on my statement before, so it's not like I have to pay any interest unless I can pay it off by the next statement date. So we should be okay for now on glow up, so I'll skip that. What's next? Groceries. Groceries is $15.06, so let's see. 15.06. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna break this. Let's see if we have change here. 50. Yeah, we're gonna have to see if we have change. 50, 70, 90, 100. So I'll leave that there, but I'm wondering if we can break for some 5s. I'm not sure. Okay, maybe we can make some change here in health. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll put the $10 back into health. All right, so groceries, I have $100 and I need to pay, what did I just do? Maybe I can take, no, I didn't need to. See, now I have to break this. So we'll see. I wasn't thinking there. So we'll see if we can break. Yeah, we do. All right. There we go. Okay. All right, now we should have what we need. So I'm taking 15 out. So now for groceries, we only have 50, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, $85 left in groceries. So that means I can cross this off, but add the 6 cents to miscellaneous. All right. So up next is fam. I'm gonna close this for now. And for family, let's see if we have the money. 20, 40, 50, 55. So I want to see if we can break. Can we get some change? Yeah, we should be able to. So I'm going to switch the 5 out from the groceries, and I think we should be able to make some change here. All right, so family, I'm going to take out $42. So 42, and we only have $13 left over in our family sinking fund. Oops. All right, so that's that. And I'm gonna add the 40 cents here. Next up is adventures, and adventures is $17.26. I have $20. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if I can still make change. So let's see. Maybe I'll do, maybe I'll do this. So I will pay in the $20 from adventures, but then I will take $2 back, so meaning I paid $18. So because I did that, I paid $18. I'm gonna subtract, I think, what's a dollar minus 26 cents? Because I kind of rounded up, I'm going to subtract from miscellaneous 74. I think that's right. 74? Yep, that makes sense. So now I had 130 that was totaling up for miscellaneous to pay out of my checking account. But because I rounded up and paid $18 as opposed to $17, I'm gonna subtract the point. So 1.3 minus 0.74. I think that's correct. 56. Is that correct? That's not correct. So let's see, 0.84 and 0.06 plus 0.40 minus 0.74. Yep, okay, so 56 cents is now what I'm tracking in miscellaneous. Next up is gas, so that's coming from my cash envelopes. So we gotta take out $30 from gas. So $50 is what I'm gonna put in. I'm gonna make change so I get $20 back. And I have an extra 35 cents left over, so we're gonna add that to my miscellaneous. So 91 cents is what we're working with so far. Boba, do I have anything left over? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I'm gonna add $5 in, and I only have $2 left over for boba, so no one's getting any tea the next couple weeks. So I think I can cross that off now. And I think that's pretty much it, right, that we can pay for right now. So the total for miscellaneous that I have to take out from my checking account is $1.42 to pay back my card, but then also cash deposit. So let's see how much deposit we should be having. Deposit we should be putting back into the bank. So let's see, the total is $455.05 minus the $142 that I'm going to take out from the checking account, minus the $105 that we haven't paid yet, the $188.63 that we skipped over. How did we get 83.60, a negative number? Let me just double check. Minus 105 minus 188.63. Okay, 160. So I think 160 is the cash that we should have to take back to the bank. So let's see if this totals up to 160. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. Okay, so we are good to go on that. And we're good to go on my Chase. So the last thing is my my Capital One. All right, so travel. So I paid last month, I think. Yeah, last month. I am going on a birthday trip. It is a milestone year for me. So I did pay for my hotel. And so the remaining leftover is $263.27 that I have to take. So that's coming from this binder right here. And let's see if we have the money for it. So vacation, 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 75. So 275, and I gotta take out 263. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70. So I'm wondering if I can break. I don't know if I can break this. We'll see. Maybe we can. So I have a 20 and we need to break it. So 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that should be good. And then we'll put back the 20 here. All right, so let's try to count this again. So 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 260, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that should cover it for travel. And then we only have $12 remaining for a vacation. And that's okay. That's why we have the sinking fund. So let's see. That's that. So I'm going to start fresh now. We have 27 cents so far that we have to take from the checking account. All right, let's go over to wine. I don't know if we can pay that today. Can we? We might have to wait until the next stuffing, but we'll see. So how much do we have right now? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until the next time to pay the wine balance. So we're just gonna keep that for now. We're gonna skip that. Dining, we definitely don't have money for dining. But I'm wondering if we can take it. I'm wondering if we can take it from the wine budget. What do you guys think? I might take it from the wine budget, honestly. It is a wine and dine category. So let's see, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, and we'll give ourselves $1 back. Let's just do that. Sometimes I gotta steal. I don't want to make it a habit, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So 20, 60, 70, 75. So because I paid over 75 instead of 74, again, I'm gonna subtract 74 from the miscellaneous, or no, I'm going to subtract 75 cents from the miscellaneous. So I'm at negative 48, but I at least can cross that off. And then miscellaneous, I don't know where this is from. I'm not sure where I can take from. I don't have it in my allowance. I don't know. I don't even know what the category is for. I think I probably just like went to CVS or Target or something. So let's just skip that for now. And I either might just take it from my checking account and cover it with my miscellaneous line item, or I may just wait until the next stuffing. So we'll just skip that for now. Netflix, $7.99. I don't usually pay for Netflix, but I really just wanted to watch a certain show. So, and the certain show was Love is Blind, and I really just wanted to watch it. So I paid for the month, but I did cancel my subscription. So it's just a one-time thing. But this I'm definitely gonna just take from my checking account to pay that. So no cash there. Health, $40. So we're gonna take 40, and I think we should have that, but we're running a little bit low. Yeah. All right, so $40 we'll put there. And I think that should be it. So the balance is $545.11. Miscellaneous negative 48 cents, which you're like, how do you have a negative? It's because I overextend myself with the cash, and it kind of balances out with the other miscellaneous line items, like the 204 here and the 142. So I would just kind of put a negative 48 cents in miscellaneous. And then that means that the total cash that I am bringing back to the bank is going to be, let's see, hopefully this sums up. Well, actually, 11. This should be 48 cents. What did I skip? I skipped that. I skipped that. And I skipped the Netflix. So I should have $378 in cash. So let's count that, shall we? All right, so 50, 70, 90. Well, I think it's either 378 or 377. I'm not sure. So let's see, 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 410. Wait a minute. Where did I get the 410 from? 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 330, 350, 60, 70, 75, 76, 78. So that should track. I don't know why I have 378 here. It's not making sense to me. That's really not making sense to me. Where did I go wrong? There. I don't know where. I honestly don't know. I should have 378 in cash, but I don't know where that came from. So what I'm gonna do, honestly, let's double check really quickly if we even have the total amount right. Maybe that's where it came from. So in total, across all three, the three accounts, we should have 107, 160, 378. So 645 that we are taking back to the banks. And I don't know, let's see if that even tracks. Because I might have to take $1 from over budget if I don't know where that's coming from. All right, so 645 is what we're looking at. So 150, 250, 70, 90, 310, 330, 50, 70, 90, 410, 30, 50, 70, 90, 510, 30, 50, 70, 90, 610, 620, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know where the $1 is missing from. So what we're gonna just do is we're gonna take from over budget, and that should be our 645. So this is what we're taking back to the bank to pay off our credit cards, and that's essentially how I reconcile my budget and my expenses. So I don't have much money left to play with here for the next 2 weeks because I literally just did my stuffing, but I knew I went crazy last month with my credit card spending, and now we got to pay it back. And that's just one of the reasons why I do cash envelopes, because with credit cards, as you can tell, you could just get carried away. But that's pretty much it for for my reconciliation. I know that was a long video. I hope you guys enjoyed and were able to follow along. And if you did, please go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.